Hello everyone and welcome to Parker's birthday afternoon winter vlog. So first we are starting off strong with a jumping lesson that I did with Parker. This was based off of his birthday. There are some birthday jumps that you will see. He was absolutely amazing with these jumps, as you can tell. We did have some water jumps set up, but the water was kind of frozen over, which is why I tried to film this sooner than I had planned, because the water was almost ice and I did not want him to fall or slip on it. Here he did refuse, and that was okay, but here he did refuse again, and he also reared, which I had to definitely try to pet him to calm him down here. But we ended up being okay, and now we are starting to trot again because he just got a little creeped out by the water, and I think that was okay in the end. Now we are jumping my favorite jumps because they have the little birthday presents. We just jumped and then we trotted, and then he didn't really make it over the last jump, but that's okay. That was a pretty big jump and we can't do that, and then just trotted over this one. The GoPro view is pretty good, honestly. I'm really happy with this new GoPro because I did buy a new one, and I think it's pretty good quality, and I feel like I definitely recommend you guys getting this GoPro, and I will link it in the bio of this video. So now we had just finished our lesson, so I'm on my way out, and we are going to be taking a little trail for his birthday. This is his birthday special. Parker is amazing with trails. One of his favorite things to do is trails, especially on his birthday. He especially loves seeing his pasture buddies. The closest one that you guys can see is Gale, and the farthest one that you guys can see is Cherry. And in this other pasture, I'll show you guys in just a second. The one in this pasture is Clover. You can kind of see him hiding behind the sheds. I'll get a little closer so you guys can see. We are now walking on the pavement, but I'm going to go give Clover a treat because I didn't really get any good footage of Clover because he's kind of just hiding. As soon as I got close to the shed, he ran away. So here I'm just stopping and I'm going to get off so that way I can show you guys the horses. Of course, before I show you guys the horses, I need to give my own horse some love because Parker's been such a good boy on his birthday. There is Cherry just running around. I guess Cherry was not in the best mood because she literally tried to run me over, so I quickly hopped over the fence. I did have a pail of treats and just like some corn, so I did give that to Clover. I did end up giving some of it to Clover, and he really enjoyed it. He loves his food. You can see him eating here. But now I am just looking over my shoulder to see how my horse is doing. And now I'm going to go over to the fence and try to feed some of the horses some peppermints because hopefully that will bring up Cherry's mood because, yeah, Cherry definitely was not in the best mood at all, as you could tell. Here is Gale, so hopping over the fence and trying to give Gale a peppermint, but it does not look like he wants it because he's literally walking right past, which is pretty rare for him because he loves his peppermints. So I was a little bit concerned, but I decided to just go over by Cherry and give her some peppermints. Maybe Gale will see that I'm giving her attention and he will end up wanting some. So yeah, let's just see what happens. So I did have to try to get it a little closer to Cherry, but she did end up eating it because, yeah, and of course Gale comes running over because he needs some peppermints. Okay, so yeah, and I ended up getting some more out of my pocket, and they were both eating them. And then Cherry was actually being pretty polite and backed away so that I could let Gale eat some. And Gale literally took it right out of my hands, and then he started going over. And then, yeah, I don't think Cherry was quite happy. So I decided to go over to Clover because Clover came over to the fence and he looked so lonely, like he wanted some. So I decided to climb over the fence and give some to Clover, and he started eating right away. So that was pretty nice, even though he already had like a bunch of corn. But I guess, I mean, he can have as much as he wants as long as he does not get sick. But he won't, so that's okay. So I just started walking out through the fence, and then I was looking back as well to see if any of them were following me because I did not want them to go through the fence. But now I'm going back to Parker, and he was standing so good. He was tied to the pole, but yeah, I just had him, and he literally did not move at all. So yeah, now I'm just mounting him, and yeah, we were just looking back to see if everything was okay, and we started with a nice strong canter right away because Parker has a lot of energy on his birthday, trust guys. But yeah, so we were looking back at all of the pulls and stuff that we were doing. So I think we're going to go around the inside arena because I didn't want to end our trail pretty early because I feel like I did not have a lot of time with him. I was with Cherry, Gale, and Clover like the entire time. So yeah, here's the inside arena, and we're just going to go over to the cross country, do some jumps there, and then probably be done. Then we'll just make our way back to the barn, untack, and bring him out by his pasture buddies because he was definitely eager to go see them. But I feel a little bad because I said no, and I told him that I did not want him to go over there, so. And here we are now over to the cross country because we love cross country, but I have not done that much cross country with Parker before, which is why he did refuse the first jump. Hopefully not this one. Okay, we are doing pretty good. And the mini jump is probably one of my favorite cross country jumps. I just think it's so hilarious. And we did go in the water a little bit, but that was only with some of these water jumps. And he does not mind water at all because, I mean, he does when it's scary. And the water jumps for, like, actual jumping, like, in the arena and shows and stuff, those are scary, so, especially when there's a lot of people watching you. So, he does get a little scared with water, but not, like, lakes or rivers or, like, stuff like that, which is why I feel like he would be really good cross-country, but he is definitely going to stay my hunter jumper because I feel like he's just been so good with that stuff, so, yeah. Okay, so we are just finishing up cross country and now we are on our way back. And yeah, so I did meet some people on the way back. So here in the arena, that is Angela. She is one of my good friends who goes to this barn. Her horse is Monty. I love Monty. He's such a sweet boy, and I really wish he was pasture pals with Parker, but like I would have really wished for that. But it just didn't end up working out because he already had like 4 pasture pals, and yeah, these are his pasture pals though, and they are definitely like not getting along currently because Cherry just like threw a buck at Gale and Gale is like not doing anything, so I'm a little bit confused, but I guess we'll just leave it at that. And then I did also run into Mary. She's also one of my good friends. She's coming up here soon. Her little matchy fit with her horse is so cute. Her horse's name is Beauty. Obviously, because, like, her horse literally has the beauty, guys. Like, serious. So here is Mary and Beauty, and they are literally so amazing. Like, yeah. They're so cute, and we did chat for a little bit, but I did not film that, obviously. We were just talking about stuff. Her horse, Beauty, and Angela's horse, they are pasture pals. I would have really wished to have Parker with them in their pasture, but I guess not everything works out, but I guess that's okay, because Cherry and Gale can get in fights, but Parker puts them in their place. I feel like that's really nice. But yeah, here I am, and I'm just untacking because, yeah. This took quite a while, so I'm going to speed this up. So now he is just with his pasture buddies, and they're all like laying down and everything. He definitely had some rolls to do because clearly he was itchy with his blanket. And yeah, so pretty chill day, pretty chill ride. I am pretty 100% sure that Parker had an amazing birthday, and like, I bet you all of his pals were really happy too. Goodbye, guys. I love you so much.